What the?
Oh my god.
Right, I'm not saying that there's a fleet of alien craft coming our way, but there could be a fleet of alien craft coming our way. This is mad, right? I have to cover this. The people that are still waiting for the top 5 paranormal reactions, I'm sorry. It's going to have to be on hold. It's banked. It's ready to go. But I've got to talk about this. I was on TikTok this morning and I came across this gentleman that was showing the world something, all right? And I feel I have to speak about it because from what I've looked at, this is quite alarming. Now, if you're wondering about what this is on the side, I'm probably going to put it here. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to show it. But just to let you know, this is a recording that I did, and it's going 400% speed, okay? Now, if you didn't know, we've got technology that we can look up into the stars and we can see meteors and space debris and things like that, right, in pretty much real time. And let me just show you this live stream, which is going on right now. The channel's called Live Meteors, and this one's called Live Meteors Live Stream. There's 73 people watching at the moment. This is the live stream. What you're seeing here now is, from what I can guess, because I'm no expert, right? This is obviously the space. Now, these are potentially either like asteroids, meteors, space debris, space junk, things like that pop up, okay? And they are echoes. If you see it in a long line, it's an echo of it, right? Almost like a radar. So down here is the sound waves. So when you're listening to space and listening to the area, when something happens, sometimes you see these peaks come up right here. Okay, and this is, you actually hear it. Let me turn the sound on. This is what it sounds like. And up here, I think that is just a visual representation of what we're seeing here. Because when you see an anomaly come down, you see a spike come up here. Okay, I mean, I would imagine this is sort of some sort of like a heat source of some sort on the right hand side here. But as you can see, it's going. Not much is happening right now, okay? But I went over to TikTok today, right? And this dude just turned up. AZ Desert Rider 26. AZ. I would imagine that's like maybe Arizona Desert Rider 26. And there's something about this that makes me feel like I really need to talk about it, because this guy, if you look at his channel on TikTok, this is literally all he does, right? This is what he does. This dude looks into stuff. What he's seen is, in his mind, breaking news and needs to be shouted about. So, for entertainment purposes, I'm going to support this guy and say, okay, what have you got, mate? I'm going to spread it for you. Because for what I've seen so far, what he's seen is absolutely crazy. Okay? He has basically claimed, but in fact, just listen to it, right? Listen to this. This is his recent, and I'm going to go back and forth with his channel because there's some like information there which I think will paint a good picture for you to understand the severity or the magnitude of what we're seeing here, okay? Listen to this part first. This is where he's showing a little bit of frustration because he feels like he's being shadow banned.
All right, everyone. So they shut me down. They shut me down for 7 days. So, yeah, I can't live stream. I got to start a new account. I'm going to go start AZ Desert Rider 27. Please go follow. Get it up to 1,000 followers so I can go live again, or 1,000 likes. I will start posting videos. They are going to shadow ban it. They are going to make it hard for you to find this account. This is the only way I can keep the live stream going for the next 7 days till they unblock the account, because they're not going to unblock it. They already didn't overturn the appeal. They're going to keep me silent for 7 days. This is because I tell the truth.
Right, so with this thing still going off, right, in real time, well, 400% speed, and what he's saying here now, he's basically saying there is a huge fleet of ships. Now, listen to this. This recording, by the way, that you're seeing is an hour and a half. And I stopped it because I was like, I ain't recording any more than an hour and a half of this, all right? Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Part 1.
Like I said, you'd see the interference, and then a big one would come in, and here it comes. I said it before I got off my live stream on YouTube. I called it, and here it comes in. I told you this. I told you. I called it before I got off my YouTube. Guys, this is not Mother Nature. This is something else. This is not making any noise.
Because that's interesting what he said there. He says this is not making any noise. Because what I've seen so far, when sometimes you see like a circular dot, maybe about that big, and it's this color. That would be like a meteor, which he later on he shows you in a different video. I'll probably find for you. But when you see that, it just goes boing, or whatever the sound is, right? It just goes boing, or something. It makes some weird sound. This is not making a single thing. That natural sort of like ambient sound is just literally, well, what it is, ambient sound. But it gets more interesting. I know that you've got a bunch of questions. But also, these are not necessarily just stars. Sometimes you get like a flux of like heavy white dots and stuff. That can also be, it's like almost like wind of some sort, interference. It's not necessarily just stars that you're seeing. It's just basically just interference. Almost like when you're trying to tune in on a television station, like back in the day, yeah?
But you're
Didn't it feel so good when you just got it right and it was a crystal clear screen? Anyway.
See? Holy cow. Hold on a second.
Right, okay. So let me just show you something else what he put together. The question I'm sure some of you are asking is, why is this a ship then? Right? Explain to me why you're saying this is a ship. Here we go. So back before this thing went, this is still going on, by the way, right? This is still going on at 400% speed.
So you're aware, this is what a normal meteor signature looks like, normal operation. That's what a normal meteor looks like coming in. This is normal operation of this whole site, okay? Don't mind the reflections from the windows, okay? This is normal operation. There's no white static. There's no horizontal lines. None of the anomalies or shapes that we see come in until you get white static and horizontal lines. Then you will start to see objects, communication, or other things possible. But so you're all aware, this is normal operation. This is what it usually looks like compared to the videos that I'm showing you the anomalies in, so that you're all aware, okay? This is the website. You guys are coming here asking me 1,000 times.
Now, let me try and find you what he thinks a spaceship looks like.
So this is a ship, okay? And the reason I'm saying this is a ship, listen to me very closely. When this thing throws out a radio signal, it's looking to get an echo from that radio signal, okay? In order for an echo to return, there has to be structure there, okay? There has to be structure there to get an image so that it can give you this image to begin with. If it wasn't the case, then you wouldn't have a scale here to see your density, You get it? So, this is a ship, okay? This left one is yellow. This one was probably yellow. They're probably cooling down. They shut them off, and this is probably the center of the ship where they are. So there's going to be a heat signature there. People, you don't understand. Like, there's no way that meteors should be doing this. They shouldn't be making this structure if there's nothing there to echo from. It should just be a single straight line coming in. Anything that's creating an echo and showing an image of something off the sides of these things, they have to be structure there. There has to be something there for the echo to echo off of.
Which brings me on to something in a second, okay, that you're going to see. You may have even seen it along here, all right?
This is not hard to understand. These images wouldn't be here if there was no structure to echo back. That's why these are ships. They're not characteristic of a typical meteor signature on this platform.
So basically, like almost like a sonar, right? Is firing out and bouncing back. This is clearly not what it is because it's radio, but it can. What it's bouncing back is something here, here, and here, right? As well as here. If there was nothing there, it would just carry on. It would just look like this. This is pretty much what he's saying.
Look at this. This is enormous. This is like the biggest thing I've ever seen.
That's what she said. Sorry. Like, why the break? Why the brakes? Is that because of it's just like interference where it doesn't quite show you the solid structure, then it comes back in? Is it maybe like the height of this thing? You know, is it separate fleets? Is it multiple?
It's not picking up on the frequency. This has to be a ship. You're going to see structure here in a minute. You're going to see it start to pan out and you'll start to see structure there. Listen to how dense this thing becomes. It's so dense it can't even pick it up. Like, these are heat sources, people. It's not even registering on the graph. This ship is coming in cloaked, completely cloaked. This has to be one, like this is one ship here. These have to be all ships that are coming in cloaked. They're not even showing any signature here.
Okay, so there's one ship. So
they're not even showing any signature at
fleets.
all. I called it. I called it on YouTube. Everybody that was on the YouTube channel, they know, on my live, they know I was right. I called it. These are ships. I told you a big fleet was going to come in.
Like, is this actually real? Is this happening? So I was actually thinking, right, okay, I've got to try to find out what is going on here. Has this happened before? And I did find something, right? And I'm going to show you in a minute, but I want to I'm going to let this play.
This is unbelievable. And it's still going on.
I'll edit it so you see the best bits. But this particular one here is a 6 minute 14 seconds. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but look at this thing. This is incredible. And now this is important.
People,
here.
This is a ship. There's structure here.
Yeah, here.
This
These
is
lines.
A ship. There's structure right here. Something has to be creating a reflection. This is a massive ship. I bet this thing is massive. I bet this thing is incredibly massive. You can see a little bit.
So he's saying that the ship could potentially be out here, but because it's just not showing any heat signature apart from this middle bit? Like, what the actual F is going on?
Here on each sides of it. This is insane.
Has this ever happened before? Like I said, so I've dug down a little bit and I found this channel, right? I found this channel. And he's called Legendary, right? And this was from 9 years ago. 9 years ago, this person was astonished by what he saw. He says he's never seen anything like this before. Okay, here we go. This is what he saw. And I'm not going to... It's a 15-minute video. I'm not going to show the whole lot, but...
This is going to be a big one, too. Look at that. Look at that repeat. That's a huge echo.
And also, do you hear the difference? You can hear the sound of it. Boom, boom, doing different sounds. That was pretty much a perfect sound coming from my mouth there.
Well, a lot of debris today, boy.
Hear the beeps and whistles? Whereas the other one didn't have a single thing.
Is that it? Look at all that shit. Even to the left of the main signal, right there by the numbers, right by the AM. See that little trace? I kind of wonder what that is. You can see two signals. Right by the M on the AM.
It's important to listen to what he's saying because he's picking up on some anomalies that he doesn't understand what they are. So my question is this what he's seeing, an exceptionally large meteor that he's just wanted to record for us, or is he talking about it because he's literally doesn't know what this is? Is this the same sort of thing as what we're seeing now?
Wow.
Okay, this is where he's getting like excited about the size of this thing, right?
Wow, big one. Oh my god. Whoa.
But notice again the sound.
This thing's got like multiple fragments too. Look at that. That's gonna leave a dent.
So
somewhere.
So he's like, I've skipped a few bits, but cannot believe that he's seeing something this size for this long, right? But this thing, look at this.
Oh my gosh. Lord help us.
Again, listen to the sound. Right? And this is slightly different. This is not so much symmetrical things either side. Right? Where's this part over here? You're not seeing it. You're seeing just it's almost like a ray of some sort with just random particles coming out of it. It looks amazing, I've got to be honest with you. But there's sound, whereas this one we're looking at today hasn't got sound. There's no particular pattern going on the one that it says, but there is here.
Lord help us.
So he's like, this is ridiculous, right? But then this goes on for 15 minutes, right? It goes on for 15 minutes. This thing that you're seeing now, I stopped recording for after an hour and a half, right? You're seeing this at 400% speed. I stopped it. I was like, I ain't going to record anymore, right? So I thought, has there been anything? That was 2016, right? The 27th of the 4th, 2016. So I thought, well, was there any sort of huge event happening at that period of time? A bit like the event we got at the moment with the 3i Atlas. And like, I gotta be honest with you, there wasn't much. I've said basically, you know, was there anything in April 2016 that was like crazy for interstellar objects, or like, you know, NASA reports, any UFO sightings, alien sightings, things like that? We didn't really get much in April. Well, we did actually get a few sort of breakthroughs and news announcements and things like that. So we got 1st of April in Michigan, multiple witnesses near Detroit report a silent triangular craft hovering over a highway for 10 minutes. I mean, that's pretty crazy news, but that's the 1st of April. April 15th, Arizona hikers in Sedona captured lights forming a boomerang pattern in the sky, shared widely over YouTube, over 50,000 views by month's end. April 22nd, UK family in Cornwall filmed a glowing orb descending near Stonehenge, sparking ancient alien ties. Social media chatter, Twitter, now X, saw spikes around Earth Day, April 22nd, with posts linking to UFOs, environmental warnings for extraterrestrials. So there wasn't. I looked into it. There was nothing really. I mean, it may be linked to something like this.
Since August, and now we have this magnitude 6 earthquake in Japan with another solar storm impact coming in.
Yeah, that's a big ship right there, guys. That is a big ship. Some point you're gonna get it. That is one big ship that just came in right there. Heck yeah, that's why they got the sight down, because they know they're coming in mass now.
Oh, when was that? 3 days ago. What? Okay, so he's saying that because NASA did bring down their... They did bring down their sight. 2 days ago.
Look at the size of that.
Okay, so this is a good one. He's saying very large meteor. He's saying this is a meteor. Listen to the difference.
Wow.
You can hear the high ping.
Look at the size of that.
So what the hell is this?
They are coming to help. I have a theory on what's about to possibly take place. I could be right, I could be wrong. You may want to come listen to my theory and all the evidence that I've collected about what may be about to happen. This is a ship, people. There has to be something here to echo this. This is like structure. This is showing echo and structure of something. There has to be an echo reflection to show this.
Look at this, mate. This
is insane.
Look how perfect the distance is between these lines. Now, this could be quite explainable, right? Quite easily explainable, like blatantly obvious that it's just a meteor. But to me, that doesn't look like a meteor, right?
This is Mother Nature can't do this.
What in the barcode is going on here, man?
I'm sorry. Mother Nature cannot do this. This thing is big.
What
this
the?
thing is big.
What
big.
the?
Oh my gosh.
Shit.
Look at the size of this ship. It's all structure all the way out.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Can someone explain to me what's going on here?
Oh wow.
Am I getting excited for I think I might be getting excited over nothing. But there's a part of me just goes, you're getting excited over the right things here, Ben.
Oh my gosh.
Now, because this is a long line of it with echoes, could you not get that full image, right? Imagine just printing this out on a long toilet roll and then squeezing the image in to then formulate some sort of ship. You know what I'm saying? I think you do.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. There's so much echo, like there's so much. Wow. This is a massive.
So hang on a second. It's not making any. Is it making any sound? What's that bottom line again? Yeah, that's the sound.
Yep.
Is that just the normal static we're picking up because it's going through his phone or something? We're hearing something else?
Oh my gosh.
I'm talking about that high pitch.
Oh wow.
Okay, no. Okay, no. So the sound's down the bottom.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we are picking up sound.
Oh my gosh.
By now, that thing may have stopped. It might be still going on. I'm not too sure. But again, I had to stop it. You can go over to that live stream. It might still be going on at the moment. It's very peculiar. Is it just a meteor shower? Or is it actually aliens? What do you think? Whatever's going on is pretty darn strange. Thank you so much for watching. We are fast approaching 1 million subscribers, man. Thank you so much for everybody subscribing and doing the thing. Honestly, man, I love you to pieces. So, yeah, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.